All right. Hi everyone. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing good. I'm hanging in there today. I'm finding myself to be extremely anxious, and which has been kind of the theme for a while, which has been some of the reason why it's been hard to film. And it's like frustrating. I'm like, literally, I feel I can relate so much to this inner conflict between Stephen and Stephen and Mark's self, because it's like there's a big part of me I relate so hard to Stephen, just being this very quiet, introverted person who has these interests, and it's hard to talk about it to other people. And then there's days where I feel very, very confident, but I feel like Stephen probably more so of the time. And the problem with being on camera is you kind of have to, be here. And there's a lot of days where I'm like not there. And so I have to try to fake it till I make it type of situation, which I think so many of us have to do, right, in real life. And other people who put themselves on camera have to do that too. But I've been having such a hard time. And what I've noticed is when I do start like getting in the swing of things again, like when I'm in the middle of watching the show, I will start to feel much better. And so I just want to, I think it's honesty is the best policy. Being real, being just like, this is where I'm at right now. I'm anxious, I feel nervous. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a horrible job at this reaction. I don't want to even think about that. I just want to watch the show. I really like this show a lot. And the message is so relatable right now for me, because that's literally where I'm at. Like, believe in yourself, Iman. Believe. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only truth. The only truth you know is that you're here and you're strong, and you gotta take care of you, And that's it. This is the message in the show. And so I really feel for everybody who struggles, because I struggle too, so I could feel it. And I've been struggling for quite a while. And I just so happen to do my work on camera, which is funny. It's like a constant, this weird torturous thing I do to myself. But at the same time, I love it. It's just, it's a hard thing to explain, but I'm here, I'm ready. I truly hope everyone is doing well. I know it's hard. I know life is hard, but I always say this: if you're still breathing, you still can make the best of your life. Today is the day. You gotta just live. That's what it is. So I hope this finds you well, and let's do this together. I'll try to shake things out. I'm excited though. This show, it's blowing my mind. This is episode 3, and it is called The Friendly Type. All right, I'm happy to see Oscar Isaac's face again. So that's a plus, right?
And then I found him with the scarab, living 20 minutes from. Now he's probably going to get himself killed running around Cairo.
That's why you look so unhappy to be going home.
She's Egyptian.
I wonder what your father would think of his little scarab now.
We'll never know.
Archaeology. One big mess of obsessive bookworms.
I would love to do that though with my kids. What a beautiful way to learn.
I miss him too, is all. But that's your baggage.
Yes, I just love that this is what the show is, bringing the Middle Eastern flavor to all of us. I just wish I was more into my Persian culture. That's my job now in my 30s. I'm like, I gotta learn more. I'm trying to learn Farsi right now, a little by little. That's a beautiful culture. Wait a second.
Oh, what are we dancing? We fighting? What are we gonna do?
Oh, I just hate knives. I hate them. They're so scary to me. Oh, he slapped. He just slapped the child. Oh my god. And there goes your tongue.
Mark. Don't do it, Mark. Stop it. Stop.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Off! لو سمحت!
امال عاملها اجنبي من بدري ليه؟
Where are you taking me?
You are city airport.
He's like, but you just let me go, man.
Where's Harrow? Tell me. Mark.
Oh my god.
That's enough.
Jeez. What?
Stephen, what did you do? I swear it wasn't me. Then who was it?
Take him to the ledge.
He's just a kid.
He'll talk.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. And that's the thing, like, people really believe strongly in their gods. They'll die for their god.
I didn't do any of this. Me neither. Listen, if you've got a problem with the body count, I suggest you start listening to that stupid pigeon. Stay out of my way.
Yeah, what's going on now?
What about the other gods? Are they just gonna stand by and allow somebody to unleash Amit?
To signal for an audience with the gods is to risk their wrath. See how you fare against Harrow without the protection of my healing armor.
It's like, so what else is possessing him? If it's not him or Stephen that's killing people.
What are you doing?
Sending the gods a signal they can't ignore.
Oh, wow. So are we about to have a reunion? The gods are gonna come out?
You're getting desperate, old bird. Keep digging! No matter what happens! Keep
Wow.
digging!
What is about to happen?
I'm about to be called upon. Aren't they scattered all over the world?
Yes, but for a meeting of the Ennead, a portal presents itself anywhere.
Oh yeah, he was reading something about the Ennead. Actually, it might be best for him to have Stephen's knowledge right now. They should switch up. I want to see the gods, okay? I don't want to see their avatars.
You've been banished once for nearly exposing us, Konshu. But manipulate the sky again, and we will imprison you.
I was banished for not abandoning humanity unlike the rest of you. Return from the opulence of the Overvoid before you lose this realm.
This is like the Eternals.
I call for judgment against Arthur Harrow. Conspiracy to release Amit.
Wow. I'm just curious if he's always got the glass in his slippers.
I must admit I do not miss the sound of that voice. But speak.
He is
old
pretty
master, to the point.
Do
abrasive.
you not seek to release Amit?
It's like, geez, everyone is chill.
And here's a deceiver.
Do not trust the word of a shamed god. No, Konshu is unhinged, and his servant unwell.
Oh no.
This is a man who literally does not know his own name.
Liar!
Employment records under the name Stephen Grant.
Wow, you're just throwing people under the bus.
Say,
No, but you gotta keep yourself calm.
We will
That
not
doesn't look good.
tolerate violence in this chamber.
But I get Konshu, that doesn't feel good, man, to be called out in that way. Ugh, I hate this game, man. I hate this game. Stephen.
Are you unwell?
No, he's not gonna. No one would ever say that. Don't say you are.
This is a safe space for you to tell us if you feel exploited by Konshu.
This
Okay.
is not about my feelings. I'm not the one on trial here. He is. This is about how dangerous he is, if you would just listen.
Well, he has. He's taken people's lives. Can we talk about that? He's literally... No, hold on. He literally killed a person, like at least one person, and then he killed the other person. Layla saw him. I mean, yeah, of course, the story has to be, it couldn't just all work out right now, right?
What the hell are you doing here? You shouldn't be here.
Why? Because my name pisses off a few people in Cairo? Who cares?
It's not the locals that I'm worried about.
Mogart's collection is prime gossip for those of us who deal in antiquities.
You guys should go dance too. There you go. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Such a delight to see you.
You too.
Uh-oh.
How have you been?
Good. Thank you for having us over on such short notice. This is my husband, Rufino.
Oh, husband. He's like, no handshake. Okay. Man,
Why
to be
such
rich,
interest
right?
in Senfu in particular?
Oh, actually, our purchases
I'm sorry, but I'd like to hear from your husband.
But I think I just would love to take a look.
Stephen is what he needs to come out.
All I'm seeing is literature to guide the dead. There's no location indicated.
Because the information has to be unlocked.
Mm.
It's coded.
What now is you give me the body and you piss off.
Do you want a bloodbath? Huh?
I know this guy has a whole, like, there's a bunch of warriors in his backyard.
The worst. I'll take that first piece and fold it over the middle piece.
Just let Stephen out. He's got this.
Now, if you match those stars up with the other piece over there and put it all together, it should make a star.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh!
That's interesting. It appears we have a concerned third party here.
Whatever they've told
What?
you, I'm sure I can offer you something much more tangible. Your husband doesn't tell you the truth. You don't tell her because you know that if you do, she'll see you exactly as you see yourself.
Oh.
What are you waiting for?
Never in pit, pit in hunter, to act.
Oh my god, but you just destroyed it. He's like, what the hell? Oh shit. Oh wow, that was cool. Yeah, they ran. They're like, we're not, no, hell no. This is not what we're not trained for this. Oh my god, all those bullets. Oh, nice. That's why having a cape sucks sometimes, right? Damn. Ooh, no. Hasn't that mummy been through enough?
Give me the body, Mark.
Yes, you cannot kill people anymore. I love it when he has the body and he's in this.
You all right? We're all worked up. Let's all just like chill the F out and talk for a second.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Goodness. But he can't die. I mean, he's like dead. He did say this before. He was like, when the little girl was like, when you went through the reeds or whatever, and he was like, well, I couldn't because I'm not dead. And he was like, am I? Damn. Well, when it's life or death, I mean, you... Nice shot. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, so he's the undead. Ooh. Whoa, so they just killed everybody here.
What was Harrow talking about? He said I had a right to know.
I have no idea.
I just pray to God he did not kill her father.
I'm not getting any whole constellations. It's just little pieces and...
Well, get
fragments.
Steven out. I'm sure Steven could do it.
All right, go ahead. You're in. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
All right.
The acting, the amount of acting that Oscar Isaac has done in this series is amazing because it's a lot.
Steven?
Oh, I love how Steven looks at her.
Et voila.
Oh.
It's French. Senfu marked that tomb like 2,000 years ago. The stars drift over. So unless we know exactly what the sky looked like on that date, We're buggered.
I remember that night.
Wow.
I can turn back the night sky.
How?
It will come at a cost, and I cannot do it alone.
Oh, wow. So that's the sacrifice. Konshu is sacrificing himself.
What I do.
So, oh shoot. Whoa. Wow. That's crazy though. This is from his memory. He knows the day, the hour, and the second. Wow. Now that's real power, bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry. With his little wand and he shows a little poof. This is real power.
You brought this upon yourself, Konshu.
Shut up. Ooh.
Feel my energy leaving.
There you go. You use ancient god magic and new technology, and that's what it is. Wow. Oh, so that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. I've seen this, God.
Can he hear us?
We think so, yes.
Oh, leave me alone with him so I can speak some shit. And Mark's unwell, but this guy is totally all fine. He's literally been stepping on glass for months.
I enjoyed dealing out pain on your behalf.
Yeah, there was no
That
secret.
is the greatest sin I carry.
Yeah, we know. That's easy. That's easy to know.
Had you not broken me so completely, I might never have known the value of healing.
Do not. That's why would they leave him alone?
And when it's finished, I want you to remember one thing. Your torment forged me. I owe my victory to you.
Wow. Okay. I want to belly dance every time I hear it. I will not do it in front of you guys. I'm too shy. But by myself, I'll do it. Well, what an epic episode. Just the visuals alone are just epic, and the way they're using Egypt is beautiful. We learned a little bit more about Layla and her past. She grew up with an archaeologist for a father. They did a lot of dig sites, and clearly he found some stuff that he shouldn't have found, probably, and kind of tarnished their name. And potentially Mark has something to do with the murder, which I just don't know. That's troublesome for me. That bothers me. But you know what, people, man, this is the thing. Humans are capable of doing some crazy things. And they're also capable of doing really wonderful things. We're all capable of good or bad. And I think that's really the thing, is a lot of us think we're just good, but we are all capable of going to the dark side. That's possible, but we're also capable of coming back. It's just a hard journey out of it. The Konshu god is so confusing to me, because like I get what he's trying to say, what he's trying to do, and at the same time there seems to be some truth to what Harrow is saying. Like, he tormented him. I believe it. He really, like, he didn't care about like if that kid was gonna die or live or die. So life is different. Life is different to a god, though. Clearly he's been around for thousands of years. So it's a different type of thing. Like, in this, really reminded me of when I watched The Eternals, and I made the same comments. Like, if you're a god and you're living amongst humans for thousands of years, and that you keep seeing them doing stupid things over and over and over, at some point, like Druid, he could control people and he could stop the battles from happening, right? I mean, what do you do? But at the so the different gods that are at least left, because there was 1, 2, 3, 4 gods other than and maybe Harrow is also a part of that, like one of the avatars for Amet and Konshu. So about 6 of them, if I'm adding everyone up the right way. They're the ones that are left on Earth, but only Konshu does something about like humanity. He still works with humans and tries to like do his job, but it seems like the other gods have just turned their backs on humanity, and they're watching from afar. Like they made a conscious decision to say, hey, we're sitting this out. We'll just observe at this point. And if it is like the Eternals type of situation, I kind of understand. At some point, you just kind of have to be like, I'm done. What else can we do? We can't help these people. They keep doing the same things over and over and over. And, history repeats itself. But at the same time, it's like, then you look at Konshu and he's still working and he's like going hard and he still cares. Like he knew he would be imprisoned, but he needs this to happen. Like there's good to him. There's this good side of him as well. But they've also imprisoned many other gods. And it's like, well, who gives them the deciding power to do such a thing? And yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I like the lore. I want to know more. There's so much in this show, really. And it really makes me want to go again and really like look at the ancient Egyptian history with gods. And I wish I knew more. I really, really do. I mean, the only thing I know is from the Prince of Egypt when by the power of Ra. That's all I know. And then they start seeing Martin Short and what is my man's name? How can I forget his name? Steve. God, how can I forget his name? The white-haired, beautiful comedian that I just love. Whatever. They voiced the 2 pharaohs, 2 like magician men or whatever, magic men. But yeah, so but I liked, I started this out with saying I feel anxious and honesty is the best policy. And then they talk about how Mark is unwell. And I was at that point, I was like, don't tell them that. Because, in reality, we know there's either people who will be like I think his name is Harris or Harrows. There will be people like Harrows, or there'll be people like that goddess who's like, no, this is a safe space. You can tell us. Are you being exploited? Are you just because you're unwell doesn't mean you're weaker than anybody else. It doesn't mean you're but you have to also be smart about it, or else you'll have a Harrows who will say, no, see, look, they did this during this time period and this period. See, they were talking to themselves. They don't even know their own name, and they're using your weakness as like a weapon. Then there are people like that. So that's why I was like, don't tell them. But at the same time, we should be able to say, yeah, we have things going on with us, whether it be anxiety or a more extreme. It's a part of the human condition. Life is hard. Things happen in childhood or during adulthood. Traumas, PTSD, all these things happen. And our brain is so complex that it does think it can break under pressure. It could, all these things. And so it's just like, I love that there could be a safe space, but a lot of the times too, it isn't. It's just it's a dangerous place out here. So even in the real world, not just in the TV show. But I love that our hero is a very complicated person. He's not perfect. He has multiple personalities, and he's just trying to protect himself and the people he loves. And that's commendable and admirable. All right. Those are my thoughts for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching with me. Bye, everyone.